Good morning, everyone. I'm Captain S.S. Panisar, former Director of Flight Safety and Training from erstwhile Indian Airlines. I was also on deputation to the Director General of Civil Aviation as a Senior Flight Inspector for almost 2.5 to 3 years. Today, we are going to discuss an issue involving flight safety raised by one senior commander of Air India. He was operating a flight from San Francisco to Bangalore. He refused to operate that particular route on that leased Boeing 777 aircraft taken on lease by Air India, saying that this aircraft does not have enough oxygen in case of pressurization failure. It has got oxygen for passengers only for 12 minutes. And in case of pressurization failure, he cannot come down to 10,000 because of the high hills on the route. Ultimately, after delay of 8 hours, the flight was delayed and the different route was given to this pilot and he operated the flight. After the flight, Air India must have done some investigation, which I am not aware of it. They terminated the services of this pilot. This pilot, however, reported to the DGCA about the unsafe conditions under which this aircraft is being flown, which we came to know through the media. In the news item, we read this thing, and today we saw one news item that DGCA, after investigation, they have found out and they have fined Air India about 1.1 crores for lapses of safety. It's a good news that Air India DGCA has ultimately risen to the occasion, but after a long time. Now it must be noted down by DGCA how many flights they operated on this particular type of aircraft after this senior pilot raised objections about this unsafe flights, causing danger to the safety of passenger and crew. Now, they have also sacked the Chief Flight Operation Inspector for not reporting the matter and not taking action promptly. This news item was in the knowledge of the Chief Flight Operation Inspector, but he kept quiet for reasons not known to us. And uninformed, DGCA got the information from this pilot who reported all the circulars and civil aviation regulations and the operation manual of Air India, and he proved that according to these regulations, this aircraft is unsafe to fly. Now the question arises, how Air India took these 6 aircraft on these and they put them on the route which is not safe for this particular operation? And how did DGCA give a clearance for this aircraft to operate on this route? The next question is, after reporting this unsafe incident by this pilot, did the airline continue flying this aircraft or they stopped that route? But I have come to know that they are still operating this aircraft. Now coming to DGCA, after investigation they found out and they have fined Air India 1.10 crore for lapses of air safety. They have also sacked the Chief Flight Operation Inspector from DGCA, who was aware of this incident but never brought to the knowledge of the DG. We appreciate the decision of DGCA, but we have few more questions to request the DGCA to find out how many flights they have operated after this incident was reported to the DGCA under unsafe conditions causing danger to the safety of passengers and crew. And what investigation Air India carried out before getting these aircraft on lease? They have a full-fledged department to find out the capability of the aircraft. Did they take a permission from the Boeing company to operate this aircraft on this particular route? Was it safe to fly on this route? Next question is, did the DCA found out how many flights they have done after the complaint of this pilot? Now, main question, it is good that DGCA has taken action, but we still want to know the investigation carried out by Air India under which they terminated the services of that pilot. Was he wrong in reporting or was he right in operating this complaint? Now, the DGCA must direct the airline to definitely take back this whistleblower pilot who reported this incident for safe operation of these flights by Air India. Now, the preamble of ICAO, I must mention to you, it says all accidents should be investigated immediately to avoid such recurrence in the future, not for any punitive purpose. Now, DGCA's job is to find out whether this operation was safe or unsafe. And after this incident was brought to the notice of DGCA, have they taken prompt action to stop the flights by these leased aircraft on these particular routes, or they still continue to fly the routes? In the interest of safety of passenger and crew, we appreciate the decision of the DGCA for stopping these for finding Air India, but they must find out whether they are still operating this aircraft on these routes or not, which is a more important question. There are many more violations, and I was shocked to know this is the seventh fine on Air India, monetary fine on Air for violation of safety. After the Tata Air India took over the Air India from Government of India. Now, why these violations are taking place? Do they not have competent people to take care of the safety of operation in Air India? All these questions have to be investigated through a proper investigation where the whistleblower should also be called, and some professionals, veterans who have the knowledge of aviation should be brought in to improve the safety of passenger and crew and to bring confidence among the traveling public that Air India is a renowned airline in the world, is operating under safe conditions. We would like to discuss more things, and I have requested for a personal hearing with the Director General of Civil Aviation so that we can bring to his notice few more things how to improve the safety of the flights being operated by Air India. Thank you very much. We'll discuss more next issue. Thank you.